All right. Let's see here. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Give me just a little bit. I'm going to get things up and going. I am a little bit behind today. Had a nice haul come in and trying to go through that. And I wanted to get some of it out here for today's show, but got a little bit. But the rest of it will be Monday or next weekend or a mix of both. All right. So there is that. Hey, Tammy. Oh, sorry about having to jump off earlier. But anyway, talked to Mima for a little bit, and she sounds good. I don't know that she's gonna get to come home today, but hopefully it'll be um tomorrow. So.
Dad, I said at 4 o'clock I can come back.
Come back. Oh, you walk the dogs before you go. Go and walk the dogs. Sky, if you want to go play.
Yes, this won't take up more than just take.
Thank you, and same to you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. But same to you.
I come back at 3 o'clock. Then I'll come back, walk the dogs. Then I'll ask you and Daddy if I can go back out.
You promise you'll be back at 3?
Yes.
You promise.
Yes.
Set your alarm right now.
I
If you're not back by 3 o'clock, you're going to be, Tater doesn't, uh, you know,
Yes.
he don't follow orders. All right. So welcome in. I hope you guys have all had a great week. So I know it's been a Saturday or so. Let me get my little things fixed here. So I did finally update. I did finally update my times. So of course Saturday at 2 p.m. and then Mondays at 9 p.m. are my set times as of for right now. I am gonna try to start at least. I don't know if it's gonna be this Wednesday. We'll see if I can come up with some stuff. Which I know I can, but if I can get some things together. For Wednesday, but I am gonna start coming on Wednesdays. But it's not gonna be for jewelry, and I'm gonna call it my Whatnot Wednesday. 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, and all it is just going through just some different vintage items. It can be anywhere from glassware to knickknacks, um, figurines, salt and pepper shakers. Um, it's literally all kinds of just stuff. But a lot of it's vintage stuff. Collected over the years to resale. But I've taken down all my stores off of eBay and Etsy, or most, not everything, but most. Just because it's hard to handle both. YouTube and trying to list things on eBay and Etsy, like that's a whole nother full-time job too. So, I'm going to try to sell some stuff on YouTube. But again, those will be Wednesdays. I'm not going to do jewelry and knickknacks and whatnots, um, all in the same show. So it will be a separate show. So that'll be on Wednesdays. But that's coming up. I'm going to try to do it this week, maybe next week, but if I can get some things together, I'll start doing it this week. But anyway, that's just my big news. But welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Saturday. It is November. We are getting so close to Christmas, so I thought I'd bring out some different Christmas things today. We've got some vintage. We've got some beautiful new sterling. Um, all kinds of different things. A few gemstones. All kinds of different things for today. So bear with me here in a minute. We'll get ready. For anybody that is new or has not purchased from me before, please register. And to register, you just email me your name, your YouTube name, address, payment, email, or information. to my email, and that information is up in pinned up at the top. Oops, pinned up at the top of the chat. So do please email me. Even if you come in and you do purchase something, as long as I have your information by the end of the show, that will be great, because I will invoice anything purchased today. I will invoice today. I do have another show on Monday at 9 p.m. If you happen to purchase multiple times during the week before I ship, I will combine. So there won't be any additional shipping charges. Except when it comes to whatnots. Depends on how heavy the whatnot, whatever non-jewelry item is, because some of the things are kind of heavy, especially when you get into glassware. Um, that being said, I ship worldwide. I do payments. I can take PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Prefer PayPal because I invoice through PayPal, and then I'll turn around and I'll ship through PayPal. But it's not a big deal because I can always ship through Pirate Ship too, so that's not a big deal. Um, if you have any questions, just let me know. Please email me. Bid in increments. I'm not a stickler for. I'm not going to make you change your bid. Um, but generally looking $1 to $25, $1 increments. 26 to 75, $2 increments, and 76 and above, $5 increments. But again, I'm not going to make you change your bid. You can technically bid what you want. It just the only reason why we do increase the increments is just to get it to go along a little bit faster. But again, I'm not gonna make a change bids. We're all good. We are all good. If you have any questions, let me know. Have fun. That's the main thing here. Have fun, chats. Um, you know, uh, I appreciate you all being here. So thank you. If there are any requests at any time, let me know. I can show things sooner rather than later. I do have some Rosemary G, beautiful sterling, Taxco. We've got all kinds I'm going to start off today with brooches and probably start off a little bit with Christmas and brooches and get into some vintage things. We've got some crystal, glass crystal, but beautiful Taxco, beautiful sterling, all kinds of different things for today. So, again, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yeah, that's kind of all right. So, we need to get started, don't we? Again, please let me know if you have any requests, if there's anything that you guys would like to see. And you guys can hear me okay, right? All right. So, let's start off. Let's start off with some brooches. Now, that's going to be over here in this box. So, let's see. We're just going to start. I'm just going to pull bags and start bringing out some different things. But we do have a lot of Christmas things and a lot of Christmas items and all kinds. Okay, great. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. All right, so just starting out a little bit. This first one is a brooch. This is a Cora brooch. Great condition. Beautiful leaf brooch. This is great for fall or really anytime. But you know me, I love brooches. You can do so many different things with brooches. You can add an adapter to it and make it into a pendant, or you can just put it on a chain, make it into a pendant. You can put them to hats, scarves, bags, whatever that you're interested in. This one, let me turn the light on this. See if that helps a little bit. Yeah, that helps a lot. All right, so right there you can see where it's signed, and this one is signed. Still a little hard to see. But this one is signed Coro, 1961. Beautiful leaf brooch, in working order. It is kind of a little cattywampus, but in working order. Takes two fingers. It's hard to do it when you're looking through the phone to do it. But beautiful brooch. If there's any interest on this one, and let me get over here in the chat. So starting bid on this is going to be 10. If anybody is interested in the Cora brooch. Okay. There is that one. And we'll try to go through these relatively quickly because I do have a lot of different things to show. Now, these are not, now this isn't a brooch, this is a pair of post earrings. But I really love these. I think these are really, really pretty, and I think these are great for Christmas, or really great for any time. They're great for fall too. But I love these. So they're sort of like an antique gold tone metal, and then you've got the green, two different colors of green enamel, and then you've got beautiful green rhinestones. And here's the back, and you can see you've got the posts. There's the back of that one. So neat little earrings. I think these are really, really pretty. You can see how they dangle, and they've got the little piece that's articulated right in the middle. So beautiful earrings. If there's any interest on these, and these are a starting bid of 10. If there's any interest on these guys, beautiful, beautiful earrings. I just think these are fabulous. And they're great for, I mean, great vintage look. Um, but just really fun. There you go. You can see an upper close picture of them. So neat little paisleys, and then you've got the pretty little rhinestones. Okay. So those are there if there's any interest in those. And let's see what else we've got. All right. So the next one, this is a Liz Claiborne Mother of Pearl Mosaic Leaf Brooch. And you can see one side is gold tone. And then you've got this that is Mother of Pearl. And it's kind of got like this mosaic. Like I feel like this is some kind of like resin or lucite then with a Mother of Pearl inlay on top. But look how pretty that is. And this one is signed Liz Claiborne. There's the LC. And then there is the clasp in working order. Really beautiful brooch. I really love this one. I think this one's really pretty. This one is going to be a start bid of 8. If there is any interest on this one. So beautiful little brooch. This is great for fall or really any time. But I really just love that mother of pearl. Look at the iridescent in that. So this would make a really pretty pendant too. If you're interested in making it a pendant, would be really, really pretty. But also would be great on other things as well. So, all right. And then the next one in this bag, this is a nice little vintage brooch. This one is signed. So let me show this one to you. So this is like a gray and sort of like a slate navy blue almost. Or maybe charcoal. Maybe I should say charcoal. So like a lighter gray and charcoal silver tone. What is it? Moonglow thermoset material. Really cool brooch. It is signed. Here's the back. Hey Roberta, welcome in. So here is this. So welcome in, welcome in. So the working clasp. And it is signed, and it's signed right here. And it's signed star. So this is a beautiful star brooch. Really neat vintage brooch if there's any interest on this one. And this one's that balloon glow thermoset type of material. Star did quite a few different things with that. I had a star bracelet once. It's gorgeous thermoset or pink moon glow. This one is going to be a starting bid at 15. If there's any interest in that. Really nice little collectible piece. And the thermostat really is in really great condition. Those stones are beautiful. And the silver tone is in good condition too. And there's the back. Okay. So, great little brooch if there's any interest in that one. Alright. This is a pretty little, some kind of metal, like with a gunmetal finish. Butterfly brooch. And you've got sort of like this red enamel inlay, and then you've got some white enamel. It's just a really pretty butterfly. Here is the back. And so this is not vintage, this is newer. But really nice working order. Really nice little butterfly brooch if there's any interest in this one. This one's going to be a starting bid at 5. But I love the colors on this. It's sort of like a dark gunmetal, almost black. Um, but really, really pretty butterfly. I love the red. I'm sorry my lighting's not so great. Wish I had better lighting in here. Looks a little bit better up underneath there. Okay. So that little guy is 5 if there's any interest on him. Let's see. I want to show some other stuff before I get into the Christmas brooches. Let's see what other brooches I have. I know I have a lot of Christmas ones. Uh-oh. I'll tell you what, I'll go and show this. This is a J. Crew necklace, if there's any interest. I don't know exactly the length of it, but it's at least... Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in. Alright, so this one is at least 32 inches long, but I'm going to say it's probably closer to maybe 36 inches long. Desiree, welcome in. But this is a older J. Crew necklace. It's still on the little card. But it's sort of like that bronzy tone. And then you've got like this amber colored beaded glass. These aren't glass, right? I think they're either glass or acrylic. But really fun necklace. Of course, anyway, it needs to be a little bit lined up a little bit better. But beautiful beads, and then you've got like these little rhinestone beads, and then it comes down to, I don't know, it's just a fun necklace. This one's got sort of like the amber tone glass or acrylic beads, and then the clear like little rhinestones up here. Just really fun necklace. If there's any interest in this one. This one is going to be a starting bid at 8. And again, this one comes on the card, and there's the back, J. Crew factory store. Special value $34.50. I'm gonna put $8 on this one. So that's there if there's any interest. This is great for fall. Really great for any time, but really great for fall if there's any interest. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you for catching the channels. Yes, please, guys. Please make sure to share your channels and times that you're going to be on and everything. Definitely share. And so, thank you guys so much for being here. All right, so there's that one. If there's any interest, great J. Crew. Still on the card. If there's any interest in J. Crew. Let's see. I want to get to some of the other things. Got some fun bracelets and necklaces. Here we go. Alright, so this is the $10 bag for brooches. So I'm gonna go through these. All of these are starting bid at $10. So I'm just gonna start going through these one by one and just show them. So starting bid 10 each. And if somebody sees one and bids, I'll stop and we'll run it. So this first one, now this is a newer one, but this is a really nice substantial brooch. Here's the back. It is like sort of like a gunmetal color, working order, not signed, but this is a really beautiful brooch. You've got clear rhinestones and then black rhinestones. These are glued in. They are not prong set, but really beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I need to go back and watch that. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've got to go back and watch it. I know I was watching your short earlier today, Elizabeth. The one where you were showing your obsidian necklace. It's absolutely beautiful. Um, so, but anyway, beautiful brooch. If there's any interest on this one, it's really a lot prettier in person. But that's there. If there's any interest on that one, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna start putting these over here. $10 ones over here. Next one is this really pretty little blue one. Again, this is a little bit newer. It was. I'm sorry I missed it. I hate that I missed it. Um, I fell asleep relatively early last night, and then I woke up and I had to do. I needed to put out some kind of preview, and just did pictures. It's like I don't have time to do a huge preview, so got some pictures out and fell back to sleep. Um, but anyway, pretty little blue brooch. If there's any interest in this one has also got a starting bid of 10. It's newer. This isn't a vintage one. You can tell by the back. Yeah, it's this has been an yeah, you're not even kidding. Um, we had a relatively well, and we're not the only ones either. So prayers. But we had a family member have a heart attack yesterday, and she's doing fine. She's doing good. Hopefully be able to go home today or tomorrow. But that was quite a scare too yesterday. So it's been a week. It has definitely been a week. So hugs, Elizabeth. So yep. Yeah, it has been kind of a rough one. Um, for a lot of people. No, we're good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. She's doing okay. So um but thank you for the prayers. Just definitely prayers. It's BJ's grandmother, my husband's grandmother. She had a heart attack. But I talked to her today. She sounds great. She's ready to get home. She is ready to go home. So, well, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. And continued prayers for everybody. Have another really, really, really close favorite friend, whose mom also is in the hospital and has had a heart attack too. So, it's prayers for everyone. So prayers. So prayers for them as well. Um, so anyway, brooch 10. If there's any interest on that one. So, um, but yeah, here's another one. This is another really pretty brooch. This one I don't think is signed either. There's the back. Okay, sounds good, Elizabeth. 222. It is 222. Make a wish. All right, so here is this. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so there's that brooch. Also 10 if there's any interest. And you guys let me know if you guys want me to stop on anything and running any I mean these are all 10. Just let me know if there's one that you're interested in. Here's another pretty one. I love these for like winter. I love the blue. They're icy blue. Again, pin working order. This would be really pretty on a silver chain. Think about how pretty that would be as a pendant. Like this one I would love as a pendant. It is icy blue. Really, really, really beautiful. There's the back. So great working order. But I love this one. I think that would make a precious pendant. Some other ones. Now this one is Liz Claiborne. Beautiful Liz Claiborne. It is silver toned with a few. You can see the little sparkles. Beautiful brooch. If there's any interest in this one, beautiful butterfly. Again, this one would be pretty on a chain too. So this is 10. These all right now are 10. Starting bids at 10. Um, This one is a starting bid at 10. And here's the back. And it is signed Liz Claiborne. And it's a little stubborn. I tested all of these last night. Really nice pen. Just got to use a little bit of fingernail there, which is good. You don't want it to just fly open. But beautiful rhinestones. So this one is a starting bid. I'll put it in. Starting bid at 10. If there's any interest on this one, this is the Liz Claiborne Butterfly. Okay. They're real pretty, like little rhinestones. And it would be a really pretty pendant if there's any interest. Okay, so that's there if there's any interest in that one. Got all kinds of different things. Here's a dragonfly. Now this is just a gold tone dragonfly. Relatively thin. But it's a really nice dragonfly. Really long pen. There's that. So this would make a really nice scarf pin. But it would also make a really pretty pendant too. But this one is relatively large. But really pretty dragonfly. If there's any interest on this one, he's also 10. And now this is a pendant and not a brooch, but he's just as cool as he can be. I don't see any maker's mark on this. But anyway, like I said, there's the ring for the bell. And he's got 2 rhinestone eyes. But look how cute he is. So this one's also 10. Not yet. I want to try to work on that tomorrow. That is my goal for tomorrow. Or Tuesday. I have Tuesday off. So I really wanted to work on some stuff on I've got a haul of jewelry that I want to clean tomorrow. I don't know. I'll either get it to it tomorrow or Tuesday. I am still working on it. I think I've gotten all my pieces in now. So I am working on that for sure. So I will definitely do a video when I do that. And I've got a few others that I'm working on too. I can't wait to show you guys some of the beads I've gotten in. That were Rosemary G also. So awesome. Thank you for asking. Thank you. I know I'm excited to do it too. I need to I've got to find time to sit down and do it. And I want to try to do some of it tomorrow. If not, it'll be Tuesday. But that's definitely my Tuesday. Since I get Tuesday off. And Junebug will be home too. So maybe I can get her to help me. But anyway, cute little owl. $10 if there's any interest in that guy. Yeah, and it's especially here. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. This is another brooch. This one's really pretty. This one's not signed either, but there's the back. And look how pretty that is. The bouquet of flowers. Really pretty daisy and other daisy-like flowers. Just a really pretty. Again, this one's 10. But I love this. I think this is a great, really pretty brooch. This will be great for Mother's Day. So here's a little hummingbird. Again, he's not marked. But again, working order. I try to remember to show these, but I do check them. I checked them all last night. But this is a really pretty gold tone. And then you've got really pretty rhinestones like up here and then right there. And then he's got like a little red or pink rhinestone eye. But pretty little hummingbird. This one's also 10. If there's any 10 on the hummingbird. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Roberta. So we're going to count this one down. If there is any other interest, we're looking at 11 or above. But if not, we'll count this one down for Roberta. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, thank you. Precious little hummingbird. All right. Thank you, thank you. I love brooches. I've been trying to bring out more brooches. I know it's just kind of hit or miss sometimes. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I love that hummingbird. It's so cute. All right. Next one, butterfly. This one's not signed, but it's very well made. It's very thick. But there's the pen. It's a really great condition. And then this side you've got gold tone inlaid with silver glitter enamel. Absolutely. Oh, do you? Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm trying to dwindle down my brooch collection. But I still won't touch my West or most of my West German. I have a certain style that I really like in West German and Austrian and Czech brooches, so I try not to touch those. But it's a certain style, so I'm starting to let go of the other ones. I know, I love hummingbirds. Awesome, awesome. All right, so butterfly, this one's also 10. If there's any interest in this one, I feel like that one should be signed, but it's not signed. This one is 10. It is thin with like sort of like this bubble enamel type thing. But these are a little bit older. These are made in Taiwan, Republic of China. So these are I've got a couple of these. These are really neat. So this is a real pretty one. This one is also 10. And you can see the beautiful colors on this one. So there's that one. Yeah, they are. And here's the other one. This one's just a little bit bigger. This one also has the little sticker made in Taiwan. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, awesome. So you got hummingbirds where I got turtles. That's awesome. My mom loved hummingbirds. So this one's also 10 if there's any interest on this one. Again, really pretty enamel on this one with the glitter and the pinks and purples. All right. Now this one is interesting. This one is a starting bid at 10. But this is a Silvertone Starburst brooch. Um, but apparently there is a gold turn version out there signed by Bergere, Bergere. And so they call this one also an unsigned Bergere um brooch. I'm not sure it is unsigned, but it's a beautiful silver tone brooch. And you can see the starburst, and you can see it looks like fireworks, like legit. It looks like fireworks. And then you've got the rhinestones throughout it. Here's the back. So I just don't see a name anywhere, even in the post. Like sometimes they'll stamp the post. I don't see a name anywhere. So I don't know if this is Bergier or not. I know that there's a gold tone version that is marked Bergier. But anyway, really cool brooch. This one's also 10. If there's any interest in this one. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember that, Roberta. Yep, yep. That's so cool. That is awesome. We used to have one way back when. Um, oh gosh, I don't know, 10 years ago. Maybe not quite, maybe 8 years ago. Um, but we moved and moved again, so we ended up having to let him go back out at the lake. But um, this is another really cool brooch. This one is not signed. I know, Turbo. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, he's a baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so sweet. I love little turtles. Now that makes me want a turtle. Better not say that too loud. June Bug will hone in on that. Cute little brooch, like a cameo style, but like porcelain. And this is probably a transfer. I would imagine that that's a transfer. But really pretty little brooch if there's any interest in that one. And then the last one in the $10 bag. This one is signed Avon. But this is a great bar brooch. You've got the gold tone with the silver tone and rhinestones, and then faux pearls. Really great bar brooch. There's the back, and you can see, oops, right there where it's signed Avon. Right there. So this is part of the $10 one bag. Actually, the last one in the $10 bag. So if there's any interest on that one, this one's also 10. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for looking. I'll leave these out here for just a little bit, in case if there's any other interests, and we'll show them again before I clear them out before we get to some other ones. But let's do the $5 brooches, and then we'll do some gemstones, and then we'll do some earrings, and then we'll do some Christmas, and I don't know, we got all kinds of different things. Now this next bag, this is the $5 bag. If there's any interest in these. So this first one is sort of like a matte gold tone or brass little butterfly with little faux pearls. There is the back on that one. So cute little brooch on this one. And so these, let me put this in. All right, so these are all going to be starting bid 5 on each of these. If there's any interest on these. So this is a cute little one. I feel like this is a little bit older. And made to kind of, you can see where it's like sort of like a bucket made to cover up the little pin. It's a neat little thing. So that's there. So that one's 5. So I'm gonna set them over here. This is silver tone. Sort of like filigree buckets, and then you do have prong set rhinestones. They're kind of like a gray rhinestone, but really pretty brooch if there's any interest on that one. And there is the back. This one is not signed, but it's a really nice little brooch, and I like the fact that it is prong set instead of just glued in. So really pretty flower brooch if there's any interest on that one. This is just a neat little wreath brooch with clear rhinestones. So this one is 5. If there's any interest in this one. Beautiful rhinestones though. These are not prong set. These are glued in. This is a newer gold tone one. And this one's got the Rivoli style. Yeah, this one's sparkly. It is really pretty though. And you know, this one you could definitely put an enhancer and wear as a pendant. You could do different things with this. But then it's got the Rivoli. What you call the Rivoli. Now this is just a newer. This is just a $5 brooch. There's and not prong set. Now the little ones are prong set. The big ones are not. I feel like the big ones may be full back. I'm pretty sure the big ones are full back. But anyway, really beautiful, and you can see they are open. Yeah, you can almost see. I wonder if anyway. But anyway, it's pretty. That one's 5. If there's any interest in this one. Now this is a little bit older. This one's got some wear to the AB finish. But this is a cool, and you can tell this one's got the full back behind there. Clear crystal with AB finish. You can see the wear on the top of the stone. And then it's like on like the spider web. Here is the back. So $5 on that one if there's any interest. I think this would be cute with the spider pendant or spider brooch. Do it scattered and put a spider brooch with it. This is a little bit smaller like the other butterflies. This one's 5. If there's any interest on this one. This one's not marked made in Taiwan, but I'm sure it is. It's just like the other two, just a tad bit smaller. This is a cool flamingo. Now, I love this one. This one is actually, this is a newer one. But it's got the mother of pearl. Look how pretty that is. Silver tone, mother of pearl. Now this one does have the bail, to where you can put that on a chain. And then right there, of course, is the clasp. This is a newer brooch, but it's really cool. And this one's 5 if there's any interest on this one. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love this one. I think it's neat. This is a pretty little vintage, older brooch. It's not signed, but there's the back, great condition. And then this is it's just a really pretty little flower, with emerald colored rhinestones and faux pearl. It's a pretty little flower if there's any interest on that one. This is one of the funnest ones I think I've ever had. So this one is a seal, and it looks like he's jumping through water maybe. And then he's got like this, playing with like this little faux pearl. Look how cool that is. I love this. I've never seen one like this one. This one I've got down as $5 if there's any interest. Silver tone. But is that not the coolest thing? I love this guy. I think he's so cool. Like he's jumping through a ring of water, jumping through, I don't know, jumping in or jumping out of, something like that. But it's so cute. And playing ball with the faux pearl. This next one, this is just a pendant. Well, never mind. It fell in my box. Okay, we'll move on. I'll find it here after a little bit. I'm on a roll. This is a pretty gold. I started to put this with the Christmas stuff. But this is just a pretty little gold tone brooch. Great order. Not marked. But these are fun to put on packages too. That's a Tammy influence right there. Use them brooches as package adornments, which are a lot of fun to do. So here is a gold tone one if there's any interest on that one. Again, $5. And then the last one in the $5 bag is this cute little scatter brooch. So this cute little gold tone crab. Oh, he's got a little bit of wear to him. No, his leg's been smushed. Never mind. We'll pass on that one. His little leg's been smushed. Alright, so that was the $5 bag. If there's any interest on any of those were 5. And then a couple of other pieces I've got. This one's also 5. Just different bag. But this is a neat fabric brooch. There's the back. But this you could do a lot of fun stuff with. I mean, this, you don't have to use this as a brooch. This would be really pretty in a headband. This would be really pretty on a package. And especially if you've got like a, some type of like, anniversary or birthday or some kind of neat, because this is fabric. This would make a really, really cool package bow. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this will be amazing for that. But anyway, this is $5 if there's any interest on this one. And, yeah, just leave that up. So if there's any interest on that one. Now this next one is 1928 Company. And so this is silver tone with marcasites and black enamel. And I know it's from 1928 Jewelry Company because you can see the back and the swirls and everything that is indicative of 1928. So really pretty brooch if there's any interest on this one. And this one I'm going to do a starting bid at 12 if there's any interest on this guy. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this one's really, really pretty. And this one would be pretty on a chain too, or you could do different things with it. But I love this one. I think it's very classic. Very, very, very classic. Think about how pretty that would be. You could put like a little adapter and hook it to a necklace or something. But it is really pretty. Even if you wanted to wear it down like this, you could. Oh, that would be pretty. That would be neat too. Almost gives you almost like an hourglass effect. All right. Thank you guys so much for looking on those. So tell you what, I'm going to clear up my space just a little bit. And let's see what else we got. We got some gemstones, and we've got some Christmas stuff, so I do want to get to those. And we've got some alpaca things, and we've got some sterling, and we've got some rosemary G. Alright. And let's clean up these. And again, if anybody's interested, and don't forget, like, I am all for bundles and discounts. So if anybody would like to make an offer on any of these brooches, or if you're thinking about a bundle, let me know, because I will definitely work with you. You guys know that. So we'll be happy to do that. Alright, so that's those two bags. And then let's put these. I'm going to go and put these up. Alright. Clear off my little area there for a minute. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee. I think I am. Alright, let's see what else we've got here. There's a Christmas. We're getting ready to do Christmas. Any interest in any vintage earrings? We've got some that are post. And we've got some that are clip-ons. But these range from Napier, Monet, Avon earrings, and then some other vintage ones. So you guys let me know if there's any interest, because I can run those. They're really pretty, and I think they're great for Christmas. But I can do that here momentarily if there's any interest in those. Let's do a couple of gemstone pieces and some cloisonne. And then we will get to, hey Karen, welcome in. And we'll get to some Christmas things. Alright, so I warmed up the Presidian for this one. I think this is Adventuring. Yeah, I think this is Adventuring. Beautiful necklace. Alright, so first gemstone necklace I've got for today, new one. Alright, so this is 30 inches. And this is hand knotted, beautiful adventurine. Look at how beautiful these beads are. Beautiful adventurine. And then it comes down, and you've got these beautiful blue lace agates, rose quartz, and amethyst beads. This is absolutely beautiful. This is not Rosemary G. These are not Rosemary G. But it is very, very similar. Very, very similar. So look how pretty that is. Absolutely gorgeous necklace. This one is going to be a start and bid at $24. If there is any interest on this one. They are hand knotted. Beautiful, beautiful beads, adventuring beads, and then you come down and you've got these beautiful pastel blue lace agate, rose quartz, and amethyst. Absolutely gorgeous necklace, 30 inches long. This is great to mix and pair with different things. This would look beautiful with some other rose quartz or amethyst or blue lace agate. It is absolutely beautiful. So there is that one. If there's any interest on that, that one is 24. Next one. This one is now this one does have a spring clasp. Now this one is on looks like thin. It looks like thread. Um, it is gorgeous. Desiree is absolutely beautiful. So this next one is approximately 22 inches long. This one is goldstone. This next one is goldstone. Alright, so approximately 23 inches long on this one. Now the clasp was probably stainless steel, something like that. It's not a sterling clasp. But anyway, you've got these beautiful goldstone, and they've got this gorgeous glitter to them. So you've got the big beads and then like little spacer beads. Really beautiful necklace, 32 inches. This has really gorgeous chatoyancy. I love this. I think goldstone is absolutely beautiful. And this is great to mix and match with different. I love this with jaspers, agates. Turquoise is actually looks really good with turquoise, especially if you have a turquoise necklace with bolder accents in it. But look how absolutely beautiful this is. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. This one is also going to be a starting bid at 24 if there's any interest on this one. I'm holding it so it doesn't it like it likes to roll off of the bust. So as you can see. But I love this. I love goldstone. I think this is a really beautiful necklace if there's any interest on this one. My only qualm about this is the thread. But you could string it or just be careful with it. I say that as it slides out of my hands. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful. Look how the chatoyancy is gorgeous on this. The glitter is absolutely beautiful. It is so much prettier in person and in the light. Really nice piece. So that's there if there's any interest in that. And then the other one in that bag. And this one's going to be an over the head one. This one does not have a clasp. Alright, so this one is agate. I don't think this is quite carnelian. Maybe has some carnelian in it. But beautiful agate bead. It's not glass. I did test it. But this one is over the head. So let me... So this one is roughly, it comes down to 14 and a half drop. So I'm going to say this one's probably roughly 30. No, there it is, 15 inches. So this one I think is roughly 30 inches as well. You can see right here is where the start is. But these are little beads. They're not tiny, but they're little. But agates. Beautiful agate. And you can see some of the banding. And you've got some carnelian in there. Absolutely. Look at the banding on that. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful necklace. Again, this one is 30 inches. Let's see if it'll... This one wants to slide everywhere too. So this one's also going to be a starting bid at 24 on the agate and carnelian beaded necklace. Absolutely beautiful. I actually started to keep this to repurpose it, but I really don't want to repurpose it because it really is pretty. And this is great to mix and match with different things too. This would really be pretty mixed with some agate beads, or of course carnelian, anything like that. Well, and great for fall. This is a really great color. for fall. Okay, so there are those. All right, thank y'all for looking. And let's see, I did have another gemstone. Now this one is long. This one is relatively stiff. But this is a really, really, really neat necklace. This is 40 inches long. Again, stainless steel, probably clasp. But this one is howlite. Oh, I haven't even charged up mine. Maybe for a few minutes. Do you see it? Okay. Yeah, you can. Now wait a minute. Wait. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, close the door, please. Thank you. All right. So 40 inches. This is really long. You might can double it, but it's very, very stiff. But yeah, you could double it. And be 20 inches roughly. Beautiful, beautiful howlite. But 40 inches long. And there are the beads. So if there's any interest in this one is going to be a starting bid at 20. If there's any interest on this one. It's a really neat necklace. Okay. So that one's there if there's any interest on that one. All right. So, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, I've got this one too. This is a snowflake obsidian. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. This one is approximately 26 inches. This one is over the head. Now, it's got a ring for a closure, but it's not a clasp. Well, when I say that, you could probably open it up and be a little clasp. But this is really just over the head. If it goes over my big head, so it should go over anybody's head. Beautiful snowflake obsidian. I love this. I think the beads are absolutely beautiful. And again, you could do so many different things with gemstone beads. Here is this one. Like I said, this one is 26 inches long. Or approximately 26 inches long. Maybe I'll double check that. But beautiful necklace. This one is also going to be a starting bid at 24 for the snowflake obsidian. Yeah, so it's 13 and a half. So about 27, 28 inches. Say 27, 28 inches. There we go. Now you can really see that snowflake. Look how pretty the beads are. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If there's any interest in this one. Okay, if not, we will pass. Hey, Jen, welcome in. How are you doing? All right. Here, the dog's barking. All right, so let's see. Alright, so I'm going to bring out some fun bracelets. See if there's any interest. The first one's going to be this clamper. Now, this is just a fun, modern clamper bracelet. Full back, probably acrylic stones on like an antique gold metal bracelet. But this is a fun clamper bracelet. This one is... fits about a 7-inch wrist, or smaller. It can fit mine. I wear 7 1/4. So it does fit on my wrist. Look how cool that is. I love the colors. The colors are great for fall. Can be great for winter too. So if there's any interest on this, I love this clamper. This is just such a really statement piece, but really pretty. I love the colors. The colors are just gorgeous. So this one is going to be a starting bid at 8. If there is any interest on this one. So starting bid at 8. If there is any interest on this one. Really cool cuff, or not really cuff, hinge bracelet, if there is any interest on that one. Okay. Stick him back there. Alright, some really other pretty ones. Alright.
How much percent do I have?
You're at 8%.
What? Hi.
Alright, so this next one. This one is a silver tone wrap bracelet. This is just fun again. Now this can fit just about anybody. Hey Jason, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you feeling? I love this. This fits just about any wrist. So really great to mix and match. But just a silver tone wrap bracelet. This one is going to be a starting bid. I'm gonna do this one at 8 also. If there's any interest. Feeling great. Awesome. Good, good, good. So really great wrap bracelet. If there's any interest in this one is 8. And this is, like I said, this is just fun. But especially like this is casual, or it can be worn with something a little bit more fancy. I love this. I think this is awesome. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. And let's see what else we've got. What else? So we got some neat cloisonne pieces. So this first one is a clamper bracelet. Really pretty cloisonne. This is actually in really great condition. Not a whole lot of wear to it. And you can see even the gold tone. It just really is. There's the bottom. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. So really neat clamper bracelet. The size on this one, so this is not going to be for my wrist. I'm going to say comfortably 6.5. When you start going past 6.5, it's going to start opening. So 6.5 is about the right size on this one. There's a little bit of wear on the inside of there. But 6.5 is the about the size on this one. Oh, thank you, Jason. Well, thank you for being here and listening and supporting and everything. I love you. I hope you're doing great. And time for Jason's next show is Tuesday at 7 p.m. So definitely check out Jason. I'm sure all of you know Jason, but check out Jason. Go to his channel. Bully Run Coffee for the sales. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Go to Jason's. All right. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Welcome in. Love you. I hope you are feeling better, Jason. Cloisonne, starting bid, 20 on this one. If there's any interest. I love this one. I think it's really gorgeous. Awesome. Thank you for hopping in here, Karen. Good to see you. Good to see you. And please do share your channel as well. And I know you've got a sale tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern. And then you've got your sales on Thursday too, I believe. All right.
Mama, look.
So beautiful cloisonne. If there's any interest on that one, yeah, honey. Oh, okay. What is that you're eating?
Brownie. From the Applebee's.
I'm so jealous.
And you
All right. Skylar's still enjoying her birthday. Awesome. Thank you, Karen. Um, Skylar's still enjoying her birthday. Her Nana and close friend took her out to um lunch today. So she got to continue her birthday celebrations. All right, so this next one is a beautiful gold tone cloisonne bangle. It has got sort of like red and orange enameled flowers with little black centers. This goes down to 8 inches. 8 inches on the mandrel. This is really cool. So this one's got the raised cloisonne, and like I said, there are the flowers, and there's a little bit of wear to it. There are some like little wear spots like right there. Um, but overall, really beautiful bangle. I like this one even for Christmas, because you do have the red flowers, and the gold tone. But anyway, this one is size 8, on the mandrel, and this one is going to be a starting bid at 24. If there's, that's awesome, yay. Welcome back, Elizabeth. Um, but yeah, this one is really, really pretty. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Um, it does match the other two, from last time. Um, but really gorgeous if there's any interest in this one. And yeah, this would actually be really fun to put with some of the Rosemary G, cloisonne items. Um, Now this next one is I've got two different ones. This one's I think it's black or dark blue. I'm gonna say this one is black cloisonne, and this one's got a little bit of wear on it. There's a little bit of wear right here. But this is a black cloisonne one, and then this one is a lavender one. If there's any interest on these, I love the lavender one. The lavender is really pretty, and I love that they do the cloisonne on the inside. So really beautiful bangle. If there's any interest on these are going to be $8 each. So the lavender comes down to right at 8 on the mandrel. And then, so does the black one. So they both come down to 8 inches on the mandrel. But again, you've got to make sure that you can get these on your hands because there is no give on these. So I cannot get these on mine. I know. This one does too, actually. I thought that was cool. So both of these are $8 each. So starting bid 8 each if there's any interest on these. They're just really pretty. I love the lavender one, and the black one's really pretty too. The black one, you can really see the colors. The colors really pop, especially with the yellow and the green. So really nice little bangles. All right. Thank you guys for looking on those. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Not ready to go to Christmas yet. All right. But when I say that, and I don't know if there's any interest, if you guys have kiddos that love jewelry, but I don't know, somehow or another I got a lot in of like, I'm not gonna say kids jewelry, but jewelry that kids would be, or maybe a little bit more for just the younger crowd, but different things. So I don't know if there's any interest, but let me open up one of these. These are already on a card. You were at 20%.
20? That's fine.
Okay. So this one is still, so this one's on the card. So this has just got all different colors. This is total costume jewelry
4:30.
for kiddos. 4:30. Yeah, I'll be fine with 4:30. Here's the back. It's still like metal gallery. It's still in the little bag. So I'm not entirely sure what the length is on this one. Oh, there it is. 16 inches. So really pretty necklace. These are great for kids, for youngins. Skylar has gotten to where she loves necklaces, especially little smaller necklaces. She's got on a couple today. Um, so anyway, these are just going to be starting bid. I've got a few of these. I'm going to go through and show all of them. But these are going to be, hey, Just Messin, welcome in. These are all costume jewelry. Not silver, not gold, just costume pieces. So I'm going to do these as a starting bid of $3 each. And I'm going to go through and show them. You guys stop me if there's one that y'all are interested in. So this one is $3 if there's any interest in that one. And I'm going to put it back in this little tag. Or, no, I'm not going to put it back in. I will find another one for that one. Another little baggie. I can't get it back in there. Here, this is a bracelet. This is a neat little beaded bracelet. It has iridescent beads and a little boot. So there's that one. And that, like I said, that's a bracelet. This is a cute little cross necklace. And some of these, like little pendants and little beads and different things, you could always do something else different with them too. This is also a cross one. But these are great little stocking stuffers. This is a cross one with earrings. Yeah, I do too. And you can definitely do different things with these things. I just don't really have really much else to do with them. But I think these are great little stocking stuffers for kids or for young ladies. There's that one. So I just thought I'd bring them out and see if there's any interest. Now this one's really pretty. Now this one is gold tone. And it's just a cute little bird. And then little gold tone studs. He comes down. He needs to come down a little bit. But it's on like a gold tone snake chain. But there's the like little bird pendant. There's the snake chain cord and everything. And then a pair of gold tone studs. But cute little one if there's any interest in that one. This one is like a yin yang type of pendants. Just the like silver tone beaded chain. If there's any interest in that one. It does look like a hummingbird. It sure does. This one is faux turquoise with a cowgirl hat. That's a bracelet. And then here's a cute little faux turquoise set. It's really dainty. But it's neat because you got this cute little pendant. And then earrings. So cute little dainty piece. But these are really pretty. Thought this was really pretty. And these are great to layer too. Skylar's gotten to where she likes to layer some of her necklaces too. So I just thought these were great for the youngins. Great for stocking stuffers. If there's any interest in any of those. So, but thank you guys for looking. So, those are there if there's any interests. Yeah, they are cute. They really are cute. And they're great for play. It's one of those things like you're not afraid that she's going to break or mess up. So, and it's a funny thought because as I was doing that and showing that and thinking that, I'm reminded that Skylar right now has on her angel skin coral and she's out playing. So I'm like, I should have stopped her. But anyway, it'll be okay. She'll be fine. Alright, next up in this bag. All right, so switching gears again. This is a Joan Rivers necklace. It is absolutely beautiful. Pearlized heart, gold tone accents with rhinestones and a gold tone chain. This is beautiful. So right here is the clasp, and then here is the little tag for Joan Rivers, and here's the chain. It's a really nice chain, really really nice chain. And you can take the heart off and use the chain for something else if you wanted to. But look how beautiful that heart is. Absolutely gorgeous. It does come with its original Joan Rivers Classic Collection bag. If any, if there's any interest in that. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. I love this. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I found this one at a antique mall. Um, but really gorgeous piece. There's the back. There's the bell. Um, I know, right? I know. It really is a beautiful piece. This one I'm going to do a starting bid at 25. If there is any interest on this one. And this is again really great for Christmas time too. This would make a really beautiful gift. I'm just gonna double it up so I can put it on this so it doesn't go all over the place. Alright, so there you go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She made a lot of gorgeous jewelry. Okay, thank you, Roberta. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so beautiful necklace if there's any interest on this one. And this one is a starting bid at 25. Okay. So there's that one. I love this one. I think it's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's do a few Christmas things. Oh, no, wait. Let's do the alpaca. Let's do alpaca first. See if there's any interest in these. Alright, so these are two different alpaca bracelets. These are panel bracelets. This first one has the squares of abalone. This is really pretty. This one's actually one that I was going to keep, but I decided to bring out. This is one that you call, I guess, fake Taxco. It is marked Taxco, but this is alpaca. It is not silver. It's alpaca alloy. There is the signature, made in Mexico. But here, I love this panel bracelet, though. Beautiful abalone. And you've got some carved designs. You've got a medallion in it. I mean, this is just the coolest abalone panel bracelet. And it does have a slide and clasp. If I can get it over here. So slide and clasp fits perfectly. Really cool bracelet. I love this one. So this one comes to, I could get it down to a 7, I think. It is. It is really pretty. So I could almost get this on my wrist. Technically, I can. It's just a little bit snug. So I'm going to say 7 is the biggest. But of course, you can, I'd say 7 is the biggest on this one. But I love this one. I think this one's really, really pretty. This one I'm going to do a starting bid at 30 if there's any interest on this one. And the panels of abalone are just gorgeous. So if anybody likes abalone like I do, this is really, really beautiful. Hey, Minnie, welcome in. Welcome in. Gorgeous abalone. An alpaca, if there's any interest on that one. And then the other one, this is another alpaca one. Now this one's not marked anywhere. It is not sterling silver. I say it's alpaca. It might be nickel silver. But this is also an older one. And this one has abalone inlay. Let me get a measurement on this one. This one can come down a little bit more. It's about 7.5. So this one's a bigger wrist. So this is definitely will fit on me. This one I would definitely say about 7.5. Hey Dana, welcome in. So here is this one. So again, not sterling silver, but either nickel. I want to say this one maybe is a little bit more nickel alloy than this one's alpaca, and it has sort of a yellow color. It's a little sort of like a brassy yellow color. Then this one has a little bit more silver color, but I think this is probably nickel silver. But beautiful abalone. Look at that. I love the abalone. And these look like hands. They actually do look like hands holding hands. So like there's the hands and there's another hand. Hand. I don't know if that really is what that is. But it's really, really cool. And then there's the inside. It's very soft. If you didn't test it, this is one I think that you would, if you didn't test it, you wouldn't. If you didn't test it, you wouldn't know that it's not silver. If that makes sense. But anyway, beautiful bracelet on this one. If there's any interest, and I'm gonna slide that in so you can see. All right, so this one is going to be a start and bid. It's either nickel silver or alpaca. So this one I'm also going to do 30, which are about the same thing. I just think this one has a little bit more nickel content than the other one. This one I think maybe has more of a brass content because you can see the two different colors. That one is alpaca, and this one's either alpaca or nickel silver. But really beautiful. I love this one. I love the inlay on this one. I know, I do too. It's really pretty. So this one I'm also going to do at 30. If there's any interest in these. So, yeah, I thought so. I thought that they were really pretty. I know it's not silver, but still really, really pretty. I'm going to say no. Silver is the only thing that supposedly tarnishes. Now, get started, that's one thing. But no, I wouldn't say that these would necessarily tarnish. But they do, maybe oxidation. Oh gosh, are we supposed to get some day? I've heard that we were supposed to get some this coming week. I guess. I don't know. I guess I probably need to be considering grocery store run. I know, I do too. This one's really soft. Like I feel like this one might actually have a silver content to it. Because it is very, very soft. I know I haven't tried with silver cleaner either. I'll just take a little bit of Dawn and water if I need to clean it, or just a little cloth. I'd love to see some snow. I would. I really would. I'm all for it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Now, this next one is made in Mexico. And this one is sterling silver. And I haven't brought this one out before because it's missing a link. This one is Mexico sterling silver. See, right here's the link that it's missing. It's missing one link. But I'm going to throw it out there and see if there's any interest on this one. But this is that Aztec type link. Sterling silver bracelet. I say, I know I tested this one, but it's been ages. Tell you what, let me hold off on that one. Let me hold off on that one. Yeah, it is cool. I bought it as sterling, and I know I tested it as sterling, and I wrote down that it's sterling, but I really want to test it again. I really want to test that one again because I've had that in my box for like a year. So I will bring that out back next week. I will test that one. I don't have my testing stuff with me. All right. Now, this is one of the prettiest necklaces. This is 14 inches. This is a gold tone textured flower necklace, vintage with green glass rhinestones. I love this necklace. This is a really cool vintage necklace. Like right here's the clasp. Now you could easily get some other jump rings and add to it to make it longer. Or just get an extender. I mean, it's about the same thing. And I'm going to double check the length on it too, real quickly. I think it's longer than 14 inches. It's because it is longer than 14 inches. It's 16 inches. See, this is what I'm talking about with the older stuff, the stuff that I had. That's why I want to double check these. So approximately 16 inches, but beautiful gold tone necklace. And look at this. I love the rhinestones and the flowers. I think this is absolutely beautiful. There you go. That's awesome. That is a really great idea. So here is how it will lay on. This lays absolutely perfect. It is. It's beautiful. It is great for any time, but it's definitely great for Christmas. I love how this lays on the neck, on the collar. It is a great vintage piece. If there's any interest on this one is a starting bid at 12. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. I love this one. It's just a really great costume piece. But again, great for Christmas too. And that being said, let's I guess start with some Christmas pieces. Or you guys tell me, do y'all want to see Christmas? Or do y'all want me to go to Sterling and Rosemary G? Or vintage? More vintage things. You guys tell me. What would y'all like to see next? I do have some new sterling and some old sterling. I've got some Rosemary G. Not too much new in. I do have one new necklace. And then, of course, well, I mean, there's a couple of necklaces. I still have about maybe 3 necklaces and some earrings. So I can bring out some Rosemary G. And then, of course, I got my Christmas stuff. And we've got more vintage. And, okay, sterling is always nice and vintage, too. Okay. Let's see here. So to continue on, let's see, I want to test that one. I've got to test that one again. Sterling and Christmas. Okay. All right, so let me show the new sterling. And I was trying to rush to kind of... there's a lot more sterling to come. There's actually a whole bag of rings and some more earrings to come. I just didn't get a chance to check it all because time. I just literally got this box in today, so time kind of ran up on me. Now, this is, and I want to sip of something. This is a really gorgeous bracelet. Beautiful tax. Now that is Taxco, and that is sterling silver. So here you can see the difference between the alpaca or nickel silver and real silver. So the colors are close, but you can really see the difference between real sterling silver and then the other. So, all right. Tax go. Let me find my little tag here. No, just okay. Yeah. So, ooh, this is what I want. I am going to weigh that bad boy. Let's see what we got here. I weighed it on my postal scale and it said 44 grams, but I want to weigh it on like an actual, like, real better scale. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, 44.8 grams. So my postal scale is right. That's good to know. Um, all right, so 44.8 grams. So roughly 45 grams of sterling silver. There is the Taxco mark. So Taxco Mexico 925. This is in incredibly wonderful shape. You can see like there's rarely like or hardly any wear to this, and the outside is just absolutely beautiful. And so this is a hinge bangle. Here's the little button, and it's snug. There we go. And so slide out, has the safety chain, and so this will fit over my wrist, and ooh, it fits. So this fits a 7 1/4. This probably goes to about 7 1/2. Does have just one little ding right there, but this is a really nice bracelet. Uh-oh. There we go. So I was getting ready to say it's going to stay on my wrist. Say it wants to stay, but I can't keep everything. All right. It does have a very strong hinge, which is a good thing. And of course, it does have a strong. I mean, it does have the safety chain. But yeah, you can hear that's a good strong click. So like I said, so this one goes to right at 7 1/2. So 7 1/2 on the mandrel. And so and it does like when it's open, I can easily put this on my wrist. I have a big hand. So really great piece if there's any interest on this one. Um, oh, I got you. Um, I'm just gonna do a start bid of 100 on this one if there's any interest. Really great bracelet. If there's any interest on this one, it really is a gorgeous piece. It is a lot of silver. It is definitely heavy. And we're just a little bit over 2 grams. Which I can't remember exactly what scrap is right now. Haven't checked and I probably need to. But beautiful, beautiful bracelet. If there's any interest on this one, I love it. I think it's phenomenal. This is a really great piece. So that's their starting bid at 100. If there's any interest on that one. The next thing I've got, this is a really pretty pin. This is a cross. Marcaset cross. And it looks like a little piece of maybe onyx. It is stone. It is cold. It is marked on the back, Thailand 925. But this is a really beautiful brooch. It is in working order. This is sterling silver. And then here's the front. This would make an exceptional pendant. Like this would be really, really, really pretty on a pendant. I know this is not a good example. But even... that's not a good example either. But it really would make a really great pendant if there's any interest on this one. And this one's going to be a starting bid at 45 if there's any interest on this one. Let me see if I can get it over here in the light a little bit better. Um, but you do have pretty like little sparkly marcasites, and then a little pretty onyx bead. Absolutely beautiful. And again, here's the back, and here is where it is marked. Italian 925. Really amazing piece if there's any interest on that one. Alright. This one, that's got to be clean. I'm going to clean that one. This is a really amazing piece. I really wish this one actually fit me. But I will let it go. I probably ought to research the little maker's mark a little bit better on this one. But this is old. Like, this is old. So there's sterling. And then you can see in where the maker's mark is. It needs to be cleaned. I have not cleaned this yet. And I will clean it a little bit before I send it. Because it needs some cleaning. But this is a vintage rose marcasite ring. This is definitely an older piece. I've had a necklace very similar to this that I sold a while back. And I think they were saying it was German or Austrian rose. Now, whether or not this is from Germany or Austria, I don't know. But anyway, it is a beautiful ring. This one is size 8. It is just, it's incredible. And it is definitely old. You can see where it's, where it's signed sterling. It is definitely an older piece. That's right, you sure did, didn't you? You sure did. Well, so then this is the ring that kind of goes with that. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Um, really amazing piece. Really, really amazing piece. Um, so this one, where is the ring? This is going to be a starting bid of 60. If there's any interest in this one, and this one is sterling. I want to say this is probably 30s. I think it'll say the necklace is around 20s or 30s. And I think this is too. I don't know that this is quite antique, but I think we're getting borderline antique on this one. And again, this is just based upon the fact that it is stamped sterling. And it is definitely an older, I think they even call it Art Deco ring. Art Deco rose. Um, but it really is a phenomenal piece. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. That was just such a great little find. Um, really neat little old piece. Okay. Yeah, I know. I do too. I do too. All the marcasites are there. It's just a really, really beautiful piece. But anyway, I'm going to clean that up a little bit. All right. So next thing we've got are some sterling hoops. If there's any interests in some hoops, hoop earrings. So let me see if I can. I want to see what they're marked besides being sterling. I'm not gonna be able to read that. I wear contacts, and if I don't have contacts in, I can actually really zoom in on something because I'm nearsighted. But I have to wear contacts because I can't see past my nose. GZM925 GZM. Okay, well I don't know. Um, but anyway, these hoops, these are nice large hoops. And I love this. I love, like, what do they call it? Like cushion, something like that, or cloud. I can't remember if there's a term for that. But really great hoops if there's any interest. These are sterling silver hoops. These I'm gonna do at 25 if there's any interest in these. So sterling silver. Really beautiful hoops. Just a really nice pair. Always got to have a good pair of sterling silver hoops. And then it got a second pair. These are a little bit smaller. And if anybody wants a size on those, I can get you a size. And these are 925 AGI. These next ones, again, these have got some nice little bit of weight to them. But a little bit smaller pair of hoop earrings. And these are going to be start bid at 20 if there's any interest on the smaller ones. Okay. So there is that. All right, so let's do a little bit of Christmas, and then we'll switch over to some Rosemary G and see what else we've got. We've got some older or some other silver too that I can always bring out. So let me clean up just a little bit before I get out all the Christmas brooches. There's a lot of Christmas brooches. All right. And again, please let me know if there's anything that you guys would like for me to run again, or if there's anything that you guys are interested in. I could definitely do that. I will work on trying to get some. I've got a lot of really cool things for Monday too, so I'll work on getting some of the stuff cleaned and ready for Monday as well. But just let me know if there's anything that you guys would like for me to bring back out. So let's see. And we'll move these. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave that one up there. Alright, so I'm going to leave those up there. I'm going to leave the bracelets out too, I think, for a little bit. Because all the Christmas stuff looks, I think, great together. Alright, Christmas. First bag. What do we got in the first bag? So I'm just going to show it, tell you the price, and go from there. Because these are all different price points. Alright, so I think that is this one. So the first one we've got is a beautiful Christmas tree brooch. Working order, really beautiful Christmas tree. This one is going to be, these are all going to be starting bids. So starting bid on this one is going to be 10 if there's any interest in the Christmas tree. So beautiful Christmas tree. Again, these are great. You could do all kinds of different things. You can craft with it. You can wear it as a brooch. You can wear it as a pendant. You can wear it in a hat. You can wear it on a scarf. All kinds of different things. So there's the Christmas tree. And next one is going to be the candy cane. Okay. We get the candy cane. It might help if I laid some of these out just a little bit. It's a lot of brooches. A lot of different Christmas brooches. And vintage brooches. This one's a little bit more vintage. No, this one I'm not entirely sure if it's meant to be Christmas, but I put it with Christmas. But these are beautiful rhinestones. They are not prong set. They are paste. But beautiful, beautiful. It looks like a candy cane to me. Because then you've got the clear rhinestone, and then AB is clear, AB is clear, ABs. So that's what that looks like. Of course, then you've got a couple of flowers. So I don't know if this is really meant to be a candy cane as opposed to something else. There's the back. But anyway, this is still a cool one. This one we are going to do. And I'm just going to put in the number. These are all starting bids. So starting bid 10 on this one. If there's any interest, it's absolutely beautiful. It's very, very shiny. It's just a neat little brooch. If there's any interest on that one, and AFI Christmas tree. Let's see. That's the art one. It is very unique. It is. Sorry, I'm trying to lay out some of these things so I can get to them just a little bit quicker. Okay. Which one is... Oh, that says art. It might help if I knew. Alright, so this one is an art brooch. It's actually signed a couple of different places. Art. So what is this? Arthur Pepper. But there's where it's marked art. Wait a minute. Yeah. Right there's where it's marked art. And then it's also marked art down here. Beautiful Christmas tree. This is like a frosted Christmas tree. So gold tone with little white frosting on it, like a little white enamel marks for it to look frosted. And then you've got the beautiful rhinestones. So this one, it is signed Arthur, or Art for Arthur Pepper. This one is going to be 20. If there's any interest in this one. Or I should say, oh, awesome. Thank you, Karen. Karen is in at 20. Beautiful, beautiful. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 21 or above. But if not, we will call this one down. There is the back. All right. Yeah, it is really, really cool. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. There's my little notebook. Awesome. Thank you. I agree. I've tried to do no, this is years ago. I tried to do a Christmas tree or collect the Christmas tree brooches to do a Christmas tree. But I never did quite come up. Well, hey Rebecca, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Rebecca. But yeah, I tried to do one of those Christmas tree brooch trees. But I never could get up enough Christmas trees, and I finally just um, gave up and sold my Christmas trees. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, Karen. All right, so there is this one. All right, next one. Let's see what do we got in this one. Tanger 2. Is it Tanger 2 or Tanger 3? Let me check this one. Or Tanger. It's got a couple of... Yeah, this one is Tanger 2. So this one is marked Tanger 2. This one's really pretty. Gold tone, green enamel, and then AB rhinestones. When you look this one up, it keeps coming up Leah. This is not Leah. This one is signed back here as being Tanger 2. So Tanger 2 on this one. This one is a little bit more. This one is a starting bid at 25 if there's any interest on this one. Really, really pretty brooch. I love this one. This one would also look great as a pendant. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, like if you wanted to wear some of these as pendants, look how pretty that would be on a gold chain. So, beautiful little piece. If there's any interest on that one, it is. It's signed. Yes. This one is signed Tanger 2. Yes, this one is signed. So that's how I knew this one wasn't Leah. Because when you do a search, it keeps trying to come up Leah, and it's not. This one is by Tanker too. So awesome. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. So if there is no other interest, we will count down. This Pretty Christmas. This is one of my favorites. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Beautiful brooches. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. I got what, three more? I got three more. All right, so let's see. Let's see if I can get those up before I do the other ones. All right, so this is just the now this is just a little, now this one's not marked. But just a really pretty cute little Christmas tree. Gold tone with glitter, green glitter enamel, and the little red rhinestones. And there is the back. So this one is starting bid at $5. If there's any interest on this one. This one's not signed. It's just a cute little Christmas tree if there's any interest on that one. And I call that one the angel brooch because you've got, or the angel tree, because all of these look like little angels. Yeah, it is. It's a really cute design. Little angels that make up the Christmas tree. And let's see here. Yeah, this one's another one of my favorite ones. This one is gold tone. Now this one I don't think is signed. Looks like it should have like a little signature down there, but it's not. I don't see where it's signed, but this is in really great condition. I love this one. It is gold tone with little faux pearls. Absolutely beautiful. So this one is a starting bid at $15. If there's any interest on this one. I just love the subtleness of the colors on this one. And look how classic that is. Look how pretty that would be on a chain, gold chain. So there is that one. And then the last one is the Jerry's. I think this one's Jerry's. Yep. So this one is gold tone. It is. This is the last of the ones that I've got. This one's got a little bit, it's not really wear. But the clasp on the back, it does work. But like the structure of it is a little bit loose. It's just a little, like, it gives a little wobble. See, it's got a little wobble. But beautiful gold tone. These are little enamel, and then you do have a rhinestone up there for the star. But the balls are little pieces of, or like little dots of paint or enamel. This one is signed. This one is signed down here. And of course, I gotta turn it the right way. But this one is signed Jerry's. So great little brooch if there's any interest on this one. And this one is a starting bid at $8. If there's, hello Alex, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. So this one is signed Jerry's. Gerrys. So Jerry's. Okay. So neat little guy if there's any interest in that one. So welcome in, Alex. You are new. Awesome. You got it. I'll count this one down for you, Karen. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. It is. Thank you, Alex. It is. Thank you, Karen. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful Christmas trees. Yay. So welcome in, Alex. Alex, if you are interested on purchasing anything, please, if you haven't already done so, please send me an email. with your information to register. And my email is up at the top. It's pinned up at the top of the chat. But welcome in, everybody. Please welcome in Alex. This is, I think, of the first seeing you in here. So thank you so much for coming in. All right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Got those down. All right. So some of the other Christmas, oh no, I've got quite a few. And I've got some like little bags too. I put together some like little, um, some of the like vintage 80s brooches. You know, the ones that were resin or wood or something like that. So, um, okay, well, I appreciate you coming in. Definitely come in and chat and say hey. And um, so awesome. I appreciate you being here. Are you really? That's awesome. Great, great, great. Um, that is awesome. So this next one is a candlestick. Well, thank you for subscribing. If you have a channel, I'll tell you what. Um, if one of the mods wouldn't mind picking up your channel and sharing Alex's channel, that would be awesome. Since Alex is a gemstone seller, um, so please share Alex's channel. All right, so this one is a candlestick Christmas brooch. I wish the lighting was just a little bit better. I feel like the lighting is dark. Oh, I'm just made it darker. Move my hand for a minute. Oh, I just made this dark. Great day. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, thank you. All right. Ooh, well, that made it lighter. Um, and then it adjusts. Candlestick, brooch, Christmas brooch, $5. Starting bid. If there's any interest on that one. And let's see here. What else do we have? Um. Oh, okay. I got you. I apologize. I misunderstood. Well, shared your channel anyway. um, this one is a really beautiful brooch. This is a silver tone brooch. This one's actually really nicely made. It is newer. It's got a little bend, but you know we can that's easily fixed. But beautiful silver. And then you do have a few like little rhinestones here and there. This is a really pretty brooch. Um, so this one is going to be well. At least you got content then. Um, but anyway, silver tone brooch. This one is going to be a starting bid. I'm gonna do this one is starting bid of 10. If there's any interest on this one. And again, this is one of those that would be really fun to put it on a package. So there is that one. And this is an Avon. It is pretty. It's really shiny. This is an Avon silver tone like flower wreath brooch with a little faux pearl dangle. There's the back. I don't know that this one was marked Avon, but this is attributed to Avon when you do the research. So anyway, this one is going to be start bid at 8. Oh, I know. It is cute. This one is going to be a start bid at 8 if there's any interest on that one. And let's see what else we have. And this one. Let's see. All right, so this is a really cool one. This one is signed Corel. And you can kind of see, do I have it the right way? So you can see down there in the shoe where it's signed Corel. And there's the back, working order. And these are cute. Like these are Danish or Holland shoes, used for stockings. And then you can see, it's filled with presents and toys and candy canes. So really cute brooch. I really love this one. I think this is awesome. This one is signed. This one is a starting bid at 20. If there's any interest on this one. So I love this one. I think this one's really awesome. Okay. So there is that one. And then this next one is a gold tone and white glitter enamel and AB rhinestone angel. There is the back. This one's not signed, but really pretty little angel. This one is a starting bid at 10. If there's any interest on this one. So starting bid at 10 on the angel. And this isn't necessarily Christmas, but I put it with it because it's gold tone. And then you've got this little ball of, I guess, moon glow, little moon glow, red moon glow ball for the center. Really cool piece. Really neat little flower. So this one I'm doing starting bid at 5. If there's any interest on this one, I just think this one's pretty for Christmas with the red. But this would also make a really great pendant too. Um, so if there's any interest on that one, okay, awesome. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for looking at those. All right, so that is that bag of Christmas. Oh, what about this one? I forgot about this one. And again, I don't know necessarily that this one is Christmas. And I forgot exactly what they called this. But this is lucite. There is a term for this, and I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. But it is vintage lucite, and it's a little bit older brooch. But vintage lucite, and it's got like the red orchids in it. I just put it with the Christmas stuff because they are red flowers, and it's really, really pretty. Really neat vintage pin. I can't remember what they call it. Like lucite or acrylic, like dream something, or oh, and then they did ornaments very similar, like vintage ornaments like this too. Which I still have, I think, some of those. But anyway. That being said, this one is going to be a starting bid at 20. If there's any interest, oh no. Uh-oh, there goes my phone. Hold that thought. I knew that was coming. There we go. All right. Shine a little bit more light on that. All right, so starting bid at 20 if there is any interest on this one. All right. Now, let's see what else we've got. We still have more Christmas ones. Now, for anybody that's interested in some different lot bags, I do have some different lot bags also. Oh, and I forgot about these. This is a poinsettia enamel. This is vintage. Now this has got a loose back again, but the clasp is in working order. But this is a green and red enameled poinsettia brooch. And this one is 5. If there's any interest on this one. And then this is a really cool brooch. So this isn't necessarily Christmas, as this is religious. But Noah's Ark. Absolutely amazing brooch. So you got the ark, and you got giraffes, rhinos, horses, camels, lions. You've got some ducks. You've got some birds, elephants. Really great. It is signed JJ on the back, and you can see each one of the ornaments is also signed. So really great brooch if there's any interest in this one. And this is going to be a starting bid at 20. If there's any interest on the Noah's Ark. Really cool brooch. That rhino link needs to be tightened up a little bit. But that's there if there's any interest on this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move these over to the side. So those are there if there's any interest on those. Let me do a couple of these little grab bags. Now this is going to be this one is going to be a set of 4 brooches. And I'm going to go put in the starting bid. So this is going to be a bag of 4 brooches, starting bid at 10. And these are like little wooden or little resin vintage ones. But here's a poinsettia and candy canes. That's one of the brooches. Another one is, this one's resin, I think. But these are vintage. So Santa Claus and a snowman. It comes with that one. Then it comes with another little Santa Claus. And these are just fun to do different things with. And then this one's really cute. This is a gingerbread house with a little snowman. So all of these are brooches or pins. And these are all like handmade type things. But cute little set. If there's any interest in this bag of 4, this one is 10. Okay. Thank y'all for looking at that one. The next one, these are going to be snowmen. And this is a set of 3. So the first one, you've got this neat rustic wooden snowman. There's the back. Then you've got a snowman with a scarf. Really cool little snowman. And there's the back. And this is another cute one. This one's with the scarf and a couple of wired arms. Really cute snowman. There's the back on this one. So for the fun little snowman, the 3, the bag is 8. If there's starting bid at 8, if there's any interest on those 3. That little bag has a starting bid of 8. So I love snowmen. I think they are absolutely adorable. And these are fun little vintage pieces to wear for Christmas or decorate for Christmas. Okay. So thank you guys for looking at that. All right. Next one. Next little bag. This is another little grab bag. This is going to be a lot, a set of 4 for 10. So these are also going to be a starting bid at 10. And you start off with a cookie gingerbread house. There's the back. There's that one. This one's got a cute little kitty cat in it. I do think that we're missing a couple of like little light bulbs. But it's still a cute little cat in a stocking with Christmas lights. Here's that one. And then you got a cute little Santa Claus, another little Santa Claus. And this one's got a cute little elf. Cute little elf. Okay. So that's the 4 in this bag. And this one has starting bid of 10. If there's any interest on those. And always, open for offers or, putting any kind of bundles or anything together. Definitely open if there's any interest in those. So. All right, so let's get to a few more Christmas ones, and then we'll switch over and find some other things. So this first one is a gold tone wire angel, and it's got like a little crystal dangle, faux pearls, rhinestone, and then it's got like a little crystal heart dangle. There's the back. So neat little angel. If there's any interest in this one, again, these make great like ribbon toppers or present toppers with a ribbon, or a bow or something like that for your present. I just think it's really pretty. I think this would make a really pretty one. So this one's $5. Starting bid at $5. If there's any interest in this one, so there's that angel, and then we have the blue enamel one. So this is a blue enamel gold tone, blue enamel brooch. Again, these are all in working order. Beautiful. I love this one. I love the blue on this one. And then you got the blue rhinestones that come down the dress. And then you've got white enamel from the wings with the outline of clear rhinestones. Really pretty brooch. This one's also going to be a starting bid at $5. If there's any interest on this one. And it's really pretty. I know they are pretty. I know I love the blue. This next one is a really neat brooch. This one it's still got the maker's sticker on the back. This one is House Pins by Lucinda. And here is the brooch. It is absolutely cool. So it's a house dressed up for Christmas. You got the Christmas wreath, and then you got the sleigh. It's got a cute little heart. Just a really neat brooch. So these I think are neat little collectible pieces. But anyway, this one is going to be a starting bid at $20. If there's any interest on this one. It's really cool. She did a lot of different pins when I looked it up. Different, and I guess they're paper, maybe paper mache. I think these are all paper, maybe wooden or cardboard and paper, and then heavily lacquered to give it that shiny look, and of course to stabilize it. But really, really cool. She did them for all different seasons. And then this next one, this is another cute little angel brooch, silver tone, with kind of gold enamel and glitter, and then little blue rhinestones for the halo. Really pretty brooch. This one is also going to be a starting bid at $5. If there's any interest on this one. Okay. Thank you guys for looking at those. And they are here if there's any interest. And if anybody's watching back the replay, again, please feel free to email me. And if there's anything you would like to make a bundle offer on, anybody watching or anybody on replay, please, feel free to do that. Let me know. A few more Christmas ones, and we'll switch. This is another Christmas tree. I'm sorry. I did have one more Christmas tree. This one is also Jerry's Christmas tree. This is really pretty. I thought I had another one. This one has got the gold tone. Again, this one, the little balls are have like, I guess, little enamel drops on them, and then of course the star has the rhinestone. And then you can see where it's signed Jerry's back here. And then there's the pin. Really pretty Christmas tree if there's any interest on this one. And this one is starting bid at $8. If there's any interest on this guy. Really pretty Christmas tree. I forgot I had this one. Was in with other ones. So that one's there if there's any interest in that one. Also signed Jerry's. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I forgot about that one. All right. Thank you. And we've got a little snowman. Now this one is signed Jerry's. Also, this is a really funny snowman. And he is just as happy as he can be um, skiing. It's a fun little snowman. If there's any interest on him, I need to straighten up the little pin. The pin's gotten a little bent. It's a little wobbly. There we go. So the pin itself, like the pin itself works. It's just this is just a little bit wobbly. Probably needs to be tightened up. But anyway, it's signed in there by Jerry's. So cute little snowman. This one is going to be a starting bid at 8 if there's any interest on this guy. He's just a fun snowman. But I love how he's got his scarf like it's like flowing in the wind as he's skiing. But anyway, fun little guy. This one's by Jerry's. And let's see here. Next one is a reindeer. This is a gold tone reindeer. It does have a little bit of wear to the gold tone finish. But it is not signed, but working order. Great little reindeer. If there's any interest in this one, and this one is 5. If there's any interest in this guy. And let's see what else we got. Uh-oh. I just dropped that one. I'm not going to be able to get that. No, I can't. Alright. And the next one is a really cute little snowman brooch. Silver tone. And he's got some wear to him. He's not sterling. Not real silver, but just silver tone. There's the back. But cute little snowman face. This one is also 5 if there's any interest on this little guy. Alright. Thank y'all for looking at those. And just a couple more. The 3 angels. So this is a pretty little angel brooch. Again, not signed, but gold tone with white and red enamel. I just think this one is really, really pretty. I love the red in it. There is the back. This one is also 5 if there's any interest in this one. And then there is a little wreath brooch. So this is just a little wreath pin. This is small, but it is pretty. It's gold tone with your enamel, and it's got sort of like a coating over top of it. There is the back. Just cute little pin, wreath pin. This one's 5 if there's any interest in this one. And let's see. Alright, so this one is also signed. This one is this one's also Jerry's. And this is gold tone ribbon with pine needles and pine cones. Here is the back, really great condition. It is signed Jerry's. Right there. Jerry's did a lot for different, I think different holidays. So this one is 5. If there's any interest in the pine cones. So the pine cones, pine needles. This is a starting bid at 5. And that one's also signed. And then the last one for this bag. These are 2 singing angels. Again, really cute. Now this is gold enamel with glitter, and then silver enamel with glitter for the wings. But Sweet Little Angels, if there's any interest in this one, and this one's also $5. I should have just, I didn't know, I didn't know. I should have had this sort of done a little bit better, but anyway, that's okay. All right, so there's that, if there's any interest in those. So thank you guys for looking. I will put these up. All right. Again, just let me know if there is any interest in any of these. And I am going to put the Christmas guys up. What's this one? All right. Let's see. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for looking at those. All right. So let's So what would you guys like to see next? I've got some Rosemary G. I can go and bring out some Rosemary G. If there's any interest, I can keep going with vintage. I can bring out some more sterling. So you guys kind of tell me how y'all would like for me to go. Okay, let's just let's see. I will go ahead and show these and see if there's any interest in any rings. Would anybody like to see any sterling rings? And I'll go ahead and bring this up, and you guys let me know if there's anything that you guys see that you would like for me to run. But these are some of the rings. Now, I do have some new rings coming up. Unfortunately, like I said, they didn't quite get here for today's show. But I will have some available for Monday. But here's some different things that we've got. So this is topaz, taxco, turquoise, lapis, freshwater pearl, all kinds of sterling silver. This one's amethyst, mother pearl, malachite, garnet, ruby, natural ruby, sapphire, lab created sapphire, glass, peridot, smoky, not smoky, spiny oyster and turquoise, smoky quartz, CZ, glass, CZ, onyx. But all of these are sterling silver. That one's abalone. All of these are sterling silver, and they are various sizes. Got turtle, got dolphins, elephants, butterflies, marcasite, all kinds of different beautiful things. So if there's anything that you guys are interested in, let me know. I could run any of these. And like I said, they're all different sizes. But really, really beautiful rings. I have some really gorgeous rings coming up. Got some in today. I just need to go through and clean them. But really beautiful. If there's any interest in any of these, like I said, various sizes. If there is any interest. Okay. Alright, so this next set. Let's do this. Let me figure out my spot here. Let's take these down. Alright, so that's the vintage rhinestone one, and then this is the Joan Rivers. Again, if there is any interest, let me know. And let me see if I can get better handle on some of this here. And then we're going to do some Rosemary G. See if there is any interest on some Rosemary G. Tell you what, let me. Okay. Put up some of these things too. Gotta clean up my station and make way for Rosemary G. Hey Jenny, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. So if there's anything that you're interested on replay, just let me know. We've got some beautiful gemstone pieces, a lot of brooches, a lot of Christmas stuff, all kinds of different things. So I am going to go ahead and show this one first. I know this isn't Rosemary G. Oh, you were all good. But this is a beautiful copper torque. I love this. I think this is absolutely beautiful. This was supposed to be for me, and the length was perfect, but my neck is a little bit too thick for this. So the width, the girth didn't quite work. So it cut into my neck a little bit. It's not very comfortable. So, but that's on me. It is absolutely beautiful. This is solid copper. And this is, how you would open it and put it on. Okay, alright, I can do that. Or I could do that before I get into Rosemary G. Those were probably the alpaca ones. You're getting ready for your big... Oh my gosh. Well, see, Dana was talking about snow too, and I know that I had heard that we might get some snow. I might ought to be a little bit more vigilant on that. I might need to be doing the grocery store run tonight instead of tomorrow. But beautiful, beautiful copper. I love this. It is hammered copper. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous torque. Absolutely beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. This is a really great piece. This is a really nice, solid copper piece. It is exceptional. So I paid $65 for this one. Right there's my tag with my name. So I paid $65 for it. She started the bid at $55, so I bought this one from Christy, Ladies Who Loop. It's absolutely exceptional. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down to $55, which was her starting bid. I know I'll lose $10 unless there's an auction, but it's okay. I would love for this one to find a wonderful new home. But this one is going to be a starting bid at $55. If there's any interest on this one. I love it. I love this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was surprised to hear that we could get a wintry mix. I'll believe it when I see it. For us here in Virginia, South Central Virginia, it's rare that we get a really good snow. Anytime, anyway. But I wouldn't be opposed. Oh, I got you, Karen. That's one thing I don't have a lot of. I don't have a whole lot of torques, and I love this torque, and I really did want this torque. But, unless if I can You know, I'm not gonna say. I guess I could always lose weight, but anyway, I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at, I guess. Oh, anyway, it's all good. Um, yeah, you guys definitely stay safe with the snow. I I don't know that we would get so much here. All right, let me get the alpaca ones out real quickly before I get ready with Rosemary G. Let's see. All right, but the copper's there. If there is any interest on the copper, it really is a beautiful torque. Really, really, really pretty. All right, so these are both alpaca. I think one might be a little bit more nickel based, one a little bit more brass based. I don't know, but these are not sterling silver. This one is the one with the inlay. Now this one can go up to 7.5 on the mandrel. But this is the one with the abalone inlay. There's no markings on this. But you know, you've got these look like hands, and then you've got the abalone, and then the hands holding hands. That's what that looks like to me. Um, but you know, I guess it's open for interpretation too. Just a really cool panel bracelet, and here is the slide-in clasp. So nice substantial clasp. But like I said, like there's no real markings on it. But beautiful abalone. It's really neat. It is. So this one is going to be a starting bid at 30. If there's any interest on this one. So awesome. Thank you, Karen. So beautiful abalone. It's a really just a neat old bracelet. Um, yeah, I'm not a fan of freezing rain either. But awesome. Thank you, Karen. So I'm gonna count this one down for you. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get that one written down. I'm gonna show the other one again too. Pocket inlay. That was 30. Yeah, it is. It's really neat. It's a really neat bracelet. And then the other one, this is the other alpaca one. And this one has the square chunks of abalone and carved pieces. Now this one is marked. Let's see. This one says made in Mexico. And then this is Taxco, but this is, I guess you call fake Taxco. This is not. Oh no. Oh my goodness, Karen. Bless your heart. I am so sorry. Um, this one does have some wear to it too. This one's got like a little bit of I guess maybe a little bit of rust actually. I didn't see that until just now. But this one, beautiful abalone. This one's, and I will clean this one a little bit before I send it. But this one is also a starting bid at 30. I am so sorry, Karen. All right. Thank you guys so much for looking. It does. It really, really does. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. Yes, let me get the size on this one. I want to say this one came to 7. I can get it on my wrist at 7 1/4. But it's really made for size 7. Um, so right there on the mandrel, right at size 7. But I love the abalone on this one too. And you've got carved abalone pieces. But again, this is alpaca, not sterling silver. But this one is also 30. Um, this one is a little bit more of like a yellowish tinge to it. Um, but neat bracelet if there is any interest on that one. All right. Let's see. Any other requests before we show a little bit of Rosemary G? I don't have a whole lot, but I do have a few necklaces and some earrings to show. So I know it's getting a little bit harder and harder to source. Not for lack of trying. But anyway, so if there is any other requests, let me know. And if not, we will just get started. Um, Too big. Gotcha. All right. So, Rosemary G. This is one of my favorite ones. Now, this one does not have a tag, but it is Rosemary G. And I got this one. I think I got this one from Jody. And again, as always, when it comes to Rosemary G, for bigger selection, definitely check out Christy, Ladies Who Loop, and Jody at Jody's Jewels, because they do really have an amazing selection of Rosemary G. My little selection is dwindling down just a little bit. Again, not for lack of trying. Um, I am definitely still trying to get more. It's just kind of hit or miss. Um, so I'm trying to still find them at decent deals. So, um, let me get a measurement on this one. I don't know exactly how long this one is. And I'm going to have to do this one by drop. Forgive me. So this one's around 32 inch, probably 32 to 34 inch drop. This is a rose quartz one. So here's the clasp. And again, her findings are either gold plate or gold fields. But look at the rose quartz. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. Then you've got so this is asymmetric design. So oh no. So you put them safely away before your trip, and then you couldn't find it. Oh my goodness! Oh, you finally found them yesterday, and you sound like me, Karen. Then you've got this beautiful piece down here. I want to say this is either agate or quartz dyed. This part is not rose quartz, I don't think. I think it's some other kind of like quartz or agate. Bless your heart, Karen. And then you've got some like little dyed places, but it is a beautiful piece. So rose quartz, gold filled or gold plated pieces, asymmetric, about 32 to 34 inches long. This is incredible. And I absolutely love her rose quartz. It is such a really beautiful necklace. I love this one. This one is from my collection. But I thought I'd bring it out and see if there's any interest on this one. Um, and this one is going to be a start and bid at 75 if there's any interest on this one. And again, these are gorgeous, luscious rose quartz, beautiful stones. Her rose quartz is just absolutely amazing. You can see that they do have some really beautiful inclusions. Just absolute gorgeous stone. So this is a really pretty necklace. Very, very classic, and I love the asymmetric look to it. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Get this up just a little bit higher. But beautiful necklace. If there is any interest on that one. The next one, This one does have its little Roto tag still on it. Or this, not Roto, but the Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm sorry, the Saks Fifth Avenue tag on it. And this is over the head. There's no clasp on this one. But beautiful gemstones. So you've got what I think is black agate, red jasper, sodalite, amethyst, and adventurine. Absolutely beautiful. Now I don't always see this combination together. Usually you see the more pastel colors together. So this one is one of the I don't know, I just love this one. I think this is the one with the really bold colors. And you've got your beautiful amethyst and with the sodalite and adventurine and then the red jasper. I love this one. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. Excuse me. This one has a drop of, yeah, they are. It really, really is. So this one is also, so 15 inch, about 15 and a half inch drop. So I'd say this one is, roughly 30, 32 inches long. But again, absolutely beautiful. And this is great to mix with different things. You can definitely layer different necklaces with these. So this one I am going to do a starting bid at 58. If there's any interest on this one. So this one is also Saks Fifth Avenue, Rosemary G. Beautiful, beautiful beads. And these are hand knotted in between. I just love this one. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
And on 10 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you, Karen. You're okay. Don't worry about it.
When my dad said I can have till 5:30.
5:30. Where's your necklace?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh my gosh, I see it now. Okay.
You scared me for a minute.
Well, I was worried about it earlier.
Charge my phone.
All right. Yeah, I can't right now,
I'm
honey.
at 2. 2.
Okay. For just a minute. Oh, my Lanta, guys. And everybody wonders why I have anxiety issues. Okay, I'm only at 8. I can't. You're going to have to take it upstairs. I'm sorry.
Take the charger with me.
I can't let you have my charger. All right, Karen, I'm counting this one down to you. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful necklace. No, I've already done it. Now go take. You guys, excuse me for a second. I am so sorry.
I'm asking you.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. That'll look great. Layered with the rose quartz. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Oh my goodness, Minnie, I could understand. When Skylar was a baby, her nana gifted her a set of gold rings. And it took me, we moved and we moved, and it took me years to find them, but I finally found them. Um, but great little keepsake rings. Um, yeah, it takes a while. um, well, I hope you find them, Minnie. Um, I hope you find them. They're probably in the, um, I don't know. You'll find them at some point. That's what I always say. I'll find it someday. Yeah, it's. I always say one day it's going to be in like the place that you least expect sometimes. Next is a set of earrings. So these are going to be Rosemary G earrings. So this one is a set of cloisonne, with the shepherd hook. These do come with the little, like inventory tag from Saks Fifth Avenue. I love these. I love her cloisonne. And absolutely beautiful. Look how pretty these beads are. In black agate or black quartz, something like that. So these are going to be, um, I'll tell you what, we're just going to do a starting bid of 40 on these. I think these were 42, but we're just going to do a starting bid of 40 on these if there's any interest. Beautiful earrings. I love these. I love the cloisonne. These will go great with anything. And I love the tassels hanging down. Really great pieces. Okay. And look how pretty that they look with rose quartz. I mean, they just look pretty with just about any of her necklaces. All right, so there's those. This is another pair. These also have your Saks Fifth Avenue tag. And these are glass, rose quartz, and fossil. So fossil jasper or agate. So again, you've got, these are posts. So these are your gold tone or gold field, rose quartz, fossil, agate or jasper, hand blown glass. Beautiful, beautiful earrings. I love these. I think these are awesome. These are also going to be a starting bid at 40. If there's any interest in these, see if you can really get. Maybe that helps a little bit. And these are like little glass dangles. I love the hand blown glass with the wedding cake design. Look how beautiful these are. So love the earrings. I love those. These are really, really awesome. Let's see what else we've got. Excuse you. Next are these. These I paid a little bit up for, but I'm gonna bring them down today. These are again Rosemary G. And you've got like the little Saks Fifth Avenue tag here. Retailed for 100. And these are, I don't know this, these, I think these are more brass. And then some gold filled or gold plated accents, reconstituted amber, and then black onyx, and then you got a little bit of hematite. Got a bunch of different things in these. These are absolutely beautiful. What are you going crazy about now?
Beautiful.
Okay. Okay. I tell you, this girl, she loves jewelry too. So anyway, these are, I'm just going to do these at 40. I have these above. I think I have these at 48. I'm going to bring them down to these at 40 also. Beautiful, beautiful. I think it's because I paid up for these. Because I love these. I think they're phenomenal. She's a hoot. Sometimes I want to be a little bit serious, but it's okay. Next one, these are rhinestone. I love these. I think these are phenomenal. And then you've got the pretty little faux pearl. Jenny says hello, Skylar.
Hello.
She says hello.
Hola.
Beautiful rhinestones, paisley rhinestones, gold tone, gold fields, faux pearls, post earrings. These are going to be 38. If there's any interest in these, I love these. I think these are so sparkly. These are great for Christmas. These are great for New Year's. And I am not joking when I say these things catch the sparkles. Catch the light and they just absolutely sparkle. I mean, you can see that they sparkle all the way over there. Look how pretty.
Mama, look.
I see. Don't make a mess, please.
It's a Pepsi float.
Now, this is a great pair of Rosemary G rose quartz earrings. These don't have a tag, but these are Rosemary G rose quartz, and they've got a little piece of crystal, and then carved rose quartz. I guess you call them barrels. But look how pretty that is together with that. Beautiful set. Really, really gorgeous. I don't know if I can do this and hold these in the same time. Let's try. So look how pretty that these are together. If you can see without my hands in the way. I feel like my hand's in the way. But beautiful earrings if there's any interest in these. And these are going to be 38 on the rose quartz. I know, I love these. It is a perfect match. Really incredible together. So if there's any interest, if anybody wanted to do a bundle with a necklace and earrings, let me know and I can do a bundle price. Because it would be a really lovely set. But separate, the earrings are 38 if there's any interest in these. I love these full of rose quartz. She really did have the prettiest rose quartz. Next thing, these I think are like the moonstone onyx or some kind of like lemon onyx. I don't think I have a tag for these either. But these are some of my favorite ones of hers, just because I love this gemstone. So again, gold tone, gold fields. These are post earrings. So these are starting bid at 40. If there's any interest in these, that stone is just gorgeous and luscious. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay. All right. So I love these. I love that stone. I want a necklace of nothing but that stone. Next one are the scarab earrings. Now these have like the little sticker on the back. Saxford Avenue, yellow jade scarab. So yellow jade, and cute little scarabs. And they do have like the little writing or hieroglyph. I'll be able to say that now. Um, but anyway, little notation, little writing on the back. Look at how cool those are. Again, these are post earrings. I love these. I think these are awesome. 40 on these as well. If there's any interest on these are just awesome. Oops. These are great. I love these. So I love scarabs anyway. But the jade is really, really pretty. And is that it on the earrings? Okay, so the next thing I've got are a couple of bangles. Now these are sterling silver bangles. So it says even on here 24 karat gold plate over sterling. So these retailed for $150 back in the day. So I don't know exactly what the price up or the markup would be now. But I've got two and they're different sizes. So this one is for this one goes up to 7.5. But this one is for a smaller wrist because the diameter to be able to get this on your wrist is like 2 3/8. So not even 2.5. Not 2.5, a little bit over 2 1/4. So you're looking at 2 3/8. And this is when I'm trying to teach my daughter that it is important to know fractions. Uh, so 2 3/8. This is when it's really important when you go to measure something, and you need to be a little bit more exact because it's not 2.5 and it's not 2 1/4. So it's right in between at 2 3/8. So anyway, oh, I need to put a price in, don't I? So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit and do 90, starting bid of 90 on this one. Like I said, this is the one for 7.5 on the mandrel, and 2 3/8 for the diameter, to be able to get that on your hand. So this one's a little bit smaller. The other one I have is a little bit bigger. This one can actually fit on my hand. And again, really beautiful design. Same design. And I love the design on these. I love the work on these. This one just has just a little bit of wear right here. I imagine just from the sliding. But there's the little sticker, the Saxford Avenue sticker. This one can come down to 8.5 on the mandrel. So this is for somebody like me with a bigger wrist and bigger hand. So 8.5 on the mandrel. And then it is a little bit more than 2.5. You're looking at 2 5/8, about 2 5/8 on the diameter of this one. So really great. If there's any interest on this one, I'm gonna do this one at 90 also. And this one is for the 8.5. So really awesome pieces. Oh, this one has the roto tag as well as the Saks Fifth Avenue. And this one is the 24 gold plates over sterling. Okay, sounds good. All right. So awesome bangle. If there's any interest on these, I love these. I think these are awesome. All right. And then the other necklace that I've got that is Rosemary G. I think this is kind of. I will show this bracelet too and see if there's any interest. But this one is the brass disc and carnelian and brick quartz. It does have a roto tag, but it's empty. But again, you've got your spring clasp. This one is 20 inches. And then you've got these beautiful carnelian beads. And then brick quartz. Absolutely gorgeous necklace. And then you come down, you've got this beautiful brass piece. Really neat. Now the brass piece does have wear to it because it is old. It is vintage. And so it's, it's got a little bit of wear from the age and oxidation to it. But really beautiful piece. If there's any interest in this one I'm going to do a start bid at 75 also, if there's any interest on this necklace. I love it, and I love the beads, or love the stones. They are very luscious, very cold, just really beautiful stones, if there's any interest on that one. Okay. And then the last thing that I've got that is Rosemary G. This one is another bracelet. Now this is a rose quartz and gold filled bracelet. This one comes down to 7 1/4 on the mandrel. And then of course this is, I think this one was gold filled. But this is how you would open it. You would just kind of clamp down on this, if I can get it, and then open it this way, or close it that way. But beautiful rose quartz and gold filled findings. Really beautiful bracelet. I love this one. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This one I'm put on the 48, if there's any interest on this one. It has the little I guess like inventory tag. But really beautiful bracelet. Would go great with this necklace. That's what I keep trying to say. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal. And again, if anybody wanted the set with the earrings and the bracelet and the necklace, I can always do a bundle price for these as well. But I love these. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I love this bracelet. It's a really nice bracelet. Okay. So thank you guys for looking. That's all I have on the Rosemary G. But definitely let me know if there's something that you're interested in. I'm always trying to get more things in. It's just, again, like I said, it's kind of hit or miss right now. Because the prices have skyrocketed. So it's hard for me to get a deal to bring you guys a deal. But that being said, I'm always still looking to try to bring you guys, some more. If you guys are interested. So anyway, so thank y'all for looking. I'm gonna put these up. So I like to keep these wrapped in either foam or bubble wrap. So I'm very meticulous. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for looking at these. So tell me what you guys might be interested in seeing. Where should we go to next? I can go back and do some more vintage. I can bring out some glass and crystal. which I know I had some of those in my preview too. So I can definitely bring those out. Um, so you guys let me know what y'all would like to see next. Trying to carefully layer these. All right. All right, so let's see. What else do we have? You know you were trying my patience with that noise. And that's the reason why you're watching me. So there's the reason why you think it's important to try my patience. I mean, I see you watching me because you know you're driving me crazy and you want me to have a reaction. So, there's my reaction. Stop. All right. So, all right. So I'm gonna do some clip-on earrings. These are some vintage earrings. These are a mix of clip-on and pierced earrings. Actually, this first set is a pair of Monet earrings. I think these say Monet. Yeah, these are Monet. So these are Monet post earrings. Really beautiful condition, gold tone earrings. And you can see right in there is where it's signed Monet. But see if there's any interest on any of these vintage earrings. So these are a start bid of 10 on the vintage Monet earrings. I love these. I think these are awesome. They're really great condition. I don't see anywhere on these. And again, they are Monet. Really great, like wrapped rope design earrings if there's any interest in those. Then these are clip-on Monet earrings. And again with the rope design. But these are dangle rope earrings. These are clip-ons. And you can see right there where it's signed Monet. Okay, so there's that. If there's any interest in these are also 10. Really beautiful gold tone. Again, like I don't see anywhere on these. And these are just great vintage earrings to go.
That's what I said.
Do not be later than 5:30 because it gets dark. If you're later, you're going to be in trouble. All right, so beautiful earrings. If there is any interest in those. And next one, now these are silver tone Sarah Coventry earrings. These are also clip-on earrings. These are silver tone. So great little clip-ons if there's any interest in these. And these are 5. Just vintage earrings, but I still love vintage earrings. So those are 5 if there's any interest in those. These are signed Napier. And these are screwback earrings. Oh, cool. So they're actually kind of like clip-ons, but then they're screwbacks. So like you clip them on and then you can tighten them if you need to. So that's neat. And these are signed Napier. And these are what they would, look like from the front. So neat little earrings if there's any interest in these. These are 10. If there's any interest in these. These are really neat earrings. These are Monet earrings. And you can see right in there where it says Monet. But these are silver tone with, I don't know what kind of stone this is, or if it's like moon glow or glass, or what these are. But you got 2 dark ones, 2 light ones, and 2 dark ones. Really, really cool little hoop earrings. These are really neat. They do have a little bit of wear on them. But these are going to be 5. If there's any interest in these. I don't know, just these are just some fun different vintage things. And I'm not entirely sure about these. These actually look like sodalite. But fun earrings. I don't know who the maker is of these. For some reason, I was thinking Sarah Coventry. But they're not marked. These are unsigned. But cool earrings if there's any interest in these. These are 5. And these are, um, again, with the clip-ons. There's the stone. Okay. So those are just some little vintage pieces. Didn't know if there's any interest in any of those. So let's see. Let's see. Any requests for anything? Alright, then I'm just going to start going through some different things. So let's see what else we've got. Now, I do have some angel skin coral. And some turquoise. Some J. King. I've got a bunch of different J. King. So let me bring out some J. King here. I can't say a bunch, but it is a few different pieces of J. King. So let me bring out some of these and see if there's any interest. So the first set is going to be the angel skin coral. Now, I absolutely love this necklace. It is really, really beautiful, but I do have one very, very similar to it. So I thought I would see if there was any interest in this one. This is a 50-inch drop. Okay, all right, sounds good. Thank you so much for being here, Desiree. Thank you, thank you. So this one is 50-inch drop. So here is the little, so you've got angel skin coral and then little beads of turquoise. And look how beautiful this is. You guys know I love J. King. Beautiful angel skin coral. And, you know, it's, we can't mine for angel skin coral now. There's a little DTR heart. But again, 50-inch drop. So you're looking at about 100 inches in length. This is a really incredible necklace. So this is a fun one to, I'm not even going to say double it. I'm going to say triple or quadruple. I actually did 4. It is absolutely stunning. This is when you wrap it and do 4. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at the colors. Beautiful J. King. So this one is going to be a starting bid at $85. If there's any interest on that one. And that's what I paid for it. I bought it from Colette. So again, that's another great channel to check out. It's Colette over at Dragonfly Designs. She makes her own necklaces, but also sells a lot of turquoise and a lot of different things. Beautiful, beautiful things. So I love this. I love the angel skin coral. That's a great price on that. Absolutely beautiful. If there's any interest on this one. The next one that I've got up, this is a turquoise necklace. Again, this is J. King Sterling Silver Findings. And got 3 strands of turquoise chips. Okay, that sounds good. Definitely let me know. And then you've got, these are a little bit bigger chips, and then 2 little itsy bitsy teeny tiny chips. But 3 strands. Comes down to this turquoise nugget. It has been stabilized, but I love this, and I love the fact that you can see the pyrite in it. I actually put these together because I think this looks really, really pretty. Look how pretty this is together. And you can make this a little bit longer. Let's do that. Let's make it a little bit longer. So if you brought that down, and brought it down just a little bit longer. I mean, look how pretty that is. I just think that that is just absolutely exceptional together. And because then you've got that blue that is beautiful with that blue. Gorgeous turquoise. So angel skin and turquoise. So the turquoise one is going to be a starting bid at 45. If there's any interest on the turquoise one. So starting bid at 45 on the turquoise. And then the next J King one, and I think this one was 18 to 21 inches. I think that's pretty normal. Now the next J King one that I've got is longer than that, and this one is lapis. And then you've got the what is it? Azurite pendant. I think it's azurite pendant and earring set. So this one is 28 inches to 31 inches long. And we'll switch this one. No, wait a minute. I don't want to switch it out because I want the earrings. Okay. So let's just... Oh, see, that looks so pretty. Look how pretty that is together. Okay. All right, so this one, like I said, this one is 28 to 31 inches. Again, J. King, Puffy Hearts, Sterling Silver Findings. Look at the lapis on this. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. I love this. I think this is absolutely incredible. And then it comes down and you've got this beautiful pendant. And I don't know if this is going to really do this justice, but I really want to lighten that up. So there you go. So you can see the blue and the green with the azurite. Look at this side. Absolutely beautiful. Again, J. King. So you've got the necklace, and I'll shorten up the necklace just a little bit. So you've got the beautiful necklace with this beautiful pendant. And then it comes with a pair of earrings. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this set. This is such a beautiful set. And again, this set I actually got from Jody's Jewels, and I absolutely love it. Really, really beautiful. So if there's any interest on this set, this I'm going to do a starting bid. I can't remember, but I'm going to do a starting bid at 85. I think I paid a little bit more than that. But it is an incredible set. If there is any interest with the necklace, lapis necklace, azurite pendant, and earrings, matching earrings. Absolutely beautiful. I love J. King. I love DTR. And these are some really beautiful pieces. If there's any interest in those. All right. And then, so some other things that I've got in this bag. Got a Carolyn Pollock. And some Zapata. Trying to think of Zapata here. All right, so let's see here. Let's start off with the Carolyn Pollock. This is Picture Jasper. Beautiful necklace. This one is 18 to 21 inches. Beautiful Picture Jasper. Sterling Silver Findings. I love this. I love the colors. I love the color on this and the designs in the stone. This looks really phenomenal with turquoise. Would look great with just about anything anyway. But this is a really beautiful necklace. So there is this one, Sterling Silver, and Picture Jasper. This is part of her American West line. I don't know if you guys have been following, but she's coming out with like all kinds of really cool things with this American West line. I saw something show up on my Facebook algorithm the other day for Carolyn Pollock, and she's doing something now with spirit animals, which looks really, really cool. But anyway, really pretty necklace. If there's any interest on this one, I'm gonna do this as starting bid at 40 on the Picture Jasper. It really is a really great necklace. If there's any interest on that one. Very versatile, can go with a lot of different things. Even Rosemary G did a lot of, with a picture jasper and different jaspers. So it really is a pretty necklace. If there's any interest on that one. And this next one is a Zapata. So of course Zapata, you've got your sterling silver findings. So hook, and then here's the little charm that says, "Hello, I'm Zapata." So right there's that. And then you've got six strands of seed beads, sort of like a brassy or bronze tone seed beads. But then you've got this piece over here that's sterling, asymmetrical little piece. I love this. I love the design on this one. This is great for fall. But really, really, or any kind of like neutral or browns. Great for formal or casual. Um, this one I'm going to do a starting bid at 30 if there's any interest on that one. And then the other Zapata one that I've got in this bag, this is a really long one, and I'm going to have to get a drop on this one. This one is over the heads and comes all the way down to right at 30-inch drop. So you're looking at right around 60 inches long. This is the Heshi bead necklace, and it's over the head. There is no clasp, and you can easily do this 3 times. But you've got the Heshi style or the Heshi shell, and then you've got different stones. You've got faux turquoise, dyed halites. You've got wooden beads. You do have some sterling silver beads. There's another one. You do have some jasper beads. You've got some copper beads or copper tone. There's the silver, sterling silver, and Zapata mark. So really neat necklace if there's any interest on that one. And I'll tell you what, let me take this one down because it is distracting. But even that looks fun together. So that one is going to be, we'll just do that one a starting bid at 30 also. If there's any interest on that Zapata one. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for looking. Oh, we have passed 5 o'clock, haven't we? It is time to do a giveaway. Oh my goodness. I lost track of time, didn't I? So let's go ahead and do a quick little giveaway again. And I'm gonna take a quick little break when we take that do the little giveaway, and then we're gonna get back at it. So I am going to change it up just a little bit since we did Christmas today. I'm gonna ask we're gonna guess something Christmassy. So anyway, YouTube is not affiliated with my channel, does not sponsor, is not liable for, does not guarantee, does not have anything to do with the giveaway. There's technically no monetary value. It is just a $5 discount on your order today or upcoming purchase. That being said, once I ask what I'm looking for, we're going to I'll type in the word go, and the first person I see on my side gets it, wins. $5 turtle cash. And let's see here. Let's name an iconic Christmas winter figure. So there is go. So this is Christmas or winter figure, fictional character, figure, and go. Something that you see around Christmas time. If there's anybody here. Everybody leave me. Hey, Gary. Okay. Nope, not Rudolph. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab a breakfast bar. Maybe the only one here, Karen. It's okay, you can keep going. I might cut you on mute for a second. These are some good guesses. Excuse me, thank you. I had to eat something real quickly, and I was afraid that y'all'd hear me chewing, chewing, chewing. So, um, close. You're getting very, very close. Nope. Um, it's a cartoon show. No, it's not Elf on the Shelf. Do you know we were asking Skylar last night? I tried to ask her again about Christmas. And started asking about Elf on the Shelf too. Just to see if she would have the same reaction she did. She was like, she's too old for Elf on the Shelf, and I was like, well, how do you think Elf on the Shelf like got to places in the house? And she looked at me. She looked at me and her dad. Like, y'all put him there. And BJ finally had to just go ahead and concede and be like, yeah, she knows. Like, yeah, we might as well give up. So I guess at least we don't have to do Elf on the Shelf or Santa this year, but it still kind of sucks because we had fun doing it. And especially the first year we did Elf on the Shelf, like she was so excited to see where he was every single day, and just the fun of that and the joy with that. It's just, I don't know. And her getting so excited about Santa Claus. No, 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 no. You were very close a minute ago. You were very, very close. But um it is not Santa Claus. It was really, really cute. No, not Olaf. I should have done a different character. No. Um there's a song too. I should say there's a song um for the character. It's not Rudolph. No, not Mrs. Claus. You were really, really close, but I'm looking for the name. Either that or I'm just Karen. You're the only one here participating. Um who's the famous snowman? It's okay. Who's the famous snowman? You're all good. All right, it's Frosty. So this one was for Frosty. So you were so close. So we're still gonna go with it. You got snowman. Yep, there you go, Frosty. So awesome. Anyway, you're still gonna get it. You're the only one here. Well, Karen, is there anything that you would like to see? Anything that I could bring out, or anything that I could run through? I know, right? It was close. It was really close. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should keep going or call it. Um, you think you're good? All right. Well, I guess I may call it then. Great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And everybody that did come in and spent Saturday here with us. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know T is on, so definitely check out T. She always has really amazing jewelry. And I'm always end up forgetting to say go check them out. But there's so many great resellers out there, so check them out. But then I guess I will be back on. Oh, I got you. No, no worries, no worries. I will be back on Monday at 9. I'm debating on whether or not I should try to do a pop up tomorrow. Um, I don't know. I may try to do a little pop up tomorrow at some point. If I can get some things. No, I guess I'll just wait until Monday. I'm doing a show Monday. I'll just wait until Monday. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. Um, I may try to come. You know what, Karen? I may try to come on a little bit earlier. Wonder if I. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I may come on a little bit earlier. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for being here, Karen. Thank you for being here, Tammy. And everybody that did come by and said hey, and everybody that was in chat, and anybody watching on replay, thank you guys so much. It has been fun. I will be back on Monday, and then of course, I am gonna try to come on Wednesday with something other than jewelry, and see how that goes. And other than that, I will see you guys next Saturday too. So have a great rest of your weekend. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all have a good night and stay safe.